In today's video, we're going to try to see if we could try to win the game with only using the Dartling gunner inside of BT Battles 2. I'm not allowed to use any heroes like Jericho, Mortar, and Farm, and anything else, just using the Dartling gunner for today, alright? So, can we try to win with using Dartling? We're going to have to find out and see, alright? So, if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys want to see more content like this, please subscribe, and also smash the like button if you have not already. But without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Alright, here we go, guys. So, we got this map, Mayan, and we're going to try to win with only using the Dartling gunner for today. No heroes, no other towers, especially Farm and also the Mortar. No nothing, alright? Only using the Dartling gunner and try to see if we could try to win the game with only using it. I know only the Dartling gunner is going to be pretty insanely tough here, so we're going to try to see if we could try to win for today's video. Also, looks like my opponent and I were sending with some group red, so this is going to be a problem because I need to go for the powerful darts ASAP here, because if I rather go for powerful darts, I should be quite okay against any group red stacks in it. So I just have to be really careful without even dying to that as well. So let me see if we can go for the powerful darts. Hopefully we can go for that. Alright, there we go with the powerful darts. Let's freaking get it. And it looks like my opponent's got the boomerang, and also he's got the Dartling gunner, which is going to be their towers. So it looks like we're both going to be going, probably going to make it to round 30 as well. Maybe we'll try our best just to try to make it to round 38 or round 39, because I actually tried to make it to round 39 or round 38 with only using the Dartling gunner. But the main thing is about the defense is you have to start defending those DDTs inside when you're about to pop the BADs. But the thing is, guys, I actually played last game with only using the Dartling gunner, and for some point, I somehow died to a DDTs inside when the BATs somehow popped with only using the plasma accelerators. Because again, I have so many plasma accelerators all over the map here, especially with the MAD inside. Basically, about the MAD, I kind of used the ability way too early because I was going to wait till the BAD just pop. Because once I actually pop the BADs, then I somehow use the MAD ability, so it is to kill those DDTs inside here. Also, is this guy pretty good though? I don't think this guy's not going to be as good. He needs to go for the ricochet, my friend. Oh no, don't tell me he's dead to this. Oh my god, no, he's dead. Wait, ricochet? Dude, I swear to god, if this guy is somehow dead to this, there's literally no way my opponent might be dead to this. He leaked down to 12 lives. Like, what in the heck is going on with this guy, man? Literally, every single player I've been facing does not know exactly what ricochet means. Because apparently the ricochet, guys, when you try to somehow upgrade to the ricochet, you will somehow able to handle against any group Bloons or something like that. Literally about this, you need to start going for the ricochet if you want to get here. But I'm not sure why my opponent didn't even go for the ricochet in the first place. But if he decided to go for the ricochet, then he'll somehow defend everything there. Oh, there he goes with the ricochet. Finally, he went for the ricochet. Because for some point, if my opponent does not go for the ricochet in the first place, then I swear to god, he might somehow be dead to the freaking group rushes here. Because if he rather dies to it, then that would be such a big rip content moment here. Also, about the group yellows, yeah, I'm gonna have to tower boost it though, because I forgot to mention though that powerful darts is definitely not going to be. Oh no, don't die to it, please. Oh my goodness. Wait, we both have 12 lives. What? No way. Okay, we somehow calculated leaks, which is surprising. Like, I don't know what just happened, but I forgot to mention that powerful darts is definitely not as good, because apparently the powerful darts with 2 powerful darts, it was literally not as good because it was definitely nerfed in the last recent update here, which is pretty annoying. So that's why I had to go ahead and go for a couple more powerful darts just to somehow defend everything that we need to have here during this mid-game round. Also, too, I should probably go for the upgrade all the way to the Hydro Rocket Pods. So let me see if we can buy and sell my Dartling gunner to go for the Hydro Rocket Pods as well. And then once we go for the Hydro Rocket Pods, then we should be quite okay against that. Alright, so we might have to go for the Hydro Rocket Pods as now. So let me see if we can go for it right about now. There we go. And let's continue on with some good progression with some Pink's Eco. So let's see if this guy will somehow able to go ahead and go for the better late game action. So let me send it with some space rainbows, because I forgot to mention, guys, that space rainbows, it's going to be the better way just to be able to get this heads up. So let's send it with some good old stuff. And I think around 14, he needs to go for the Hydro Rocket Pods immediately here. Because if he doesn't go for the Hydro Rocket Pods about it though, then he might somehow be dead to the leads. Because apparently leads takes like, I think 24 lives or plus or more. I don't even know. But let's see if this guy would rather do so. Oh wow, looks like my opponent's got the Wizard Monkeys. So looks like my opponent's gonna be going Dartling, Boomer, and Wizard. So that is a very, very interesting to see, because I never see people decide to use that strategy right here, which is Dartling, Boomer, Wizard. I don't know what his defense is going to be because apparently he needs to go for a couple more Archmage or one Archmage at a time. And then once you go for the Archmage, that you might want to do is just to go ahead and go for the upgrade immediately here. Also, oh my god, don't tell me he's going to send me a rush against me. Okay, I'm going to tower boost it though. Jesus Christ, my opponent sent me like a big rush, which is so annoying though. Alright then, we should be quite okay against that rush, even though my opponent, he is sending me with some dumbest rush I ever seen. So we should be quite okay against that because apparently we're only using Dartling Gunners. It's going to be pretty possible to somehow defend any of the Rainbow Rush or anything else. So I'm not sure what in the heck is going on here. Alright, so for the late game defense, we have to make sure that we need to go ahead and go for a couple more Plasma Incinerators because once we get that Plasma Incinerator up, then we should probably able to defend everything that we need to have here inside of this game. So once we get for a couple more Plasma Incinerators if we need to get, then we might able to do is just to somehow defend that fortified bat rushes here because again, if my opponent sends me like one fortified bat, then we might somehow able to pop it very quickly with only using Plasma Incinerators because once we do that, then I think my main plan is we might able to send like a big rush, but not all of them because only Dartling Gunners, guys. I know the last game I tried to defend with only using Dartling Gunners with all out BADs in it, it will be pretty difficult because DDTs, guys, because the DDTs will somehow spawn when the BATs somehow popped it immediately here because I don't know if this is going to be possible just to somehow defend it with everything else here. So once we somehow defend that rush or anything else before the later game rounds, then I'm not sure if it's going to be perfect. This is trying to make sure that we can somehow defend it with only using that strat. Also, looks like my opponent went for the Prison of Darkness on his Wizard. So, looks like he might somehow prepare for the DT rush before round 26. But he needs to go ahead and go for the better defense if he needs to get. Oh, he sent me a freaking BFB? Shoot. Okay. Can we start defending? I think we can somehow defend it with only using Plasmas. Yeah, we somehow defend it very, very smoothly. Oh my goodness, we somehow defend the BFBs, but it's not fortified, guys. It's only regulars because with only using regulars, guys, it's going to be helpful just to somehow defend it very, very easily here because you need to go for a couple more Plasma Incinerators. Instead of that, you might want to somehow defend it with only using that strategy. Well, not the strategy, but the towers you want to somehow defend that because once you somehow defend it with everything else here, like for example, if you send like DDT Rush against only the Dartling Gunner, then I think your main plan is you will have to go for the MAD just to somehow pop the layers of it. So once we somehow go for the MAD before round 25 is about to come out or round 26, then we should be good to go here. But there we go with the MAD on the Dartling Gunner. So there we go with that. And let's just start prepared to go for a Plasma Incinerators because I need to go for a couple more Plasma Incinerators for the DETs because I hope we don't somehow die like the same thing because the last game I tried to defend with the insides of DETs with only using Plasma Incinerators plus with MAD defense. I somehow died to it because I didn't have the MAD ability on time because I kind of used it a little bit too early on the last game. So that's why I somehow ended up dying to the layers of the BADs or anything else here. I'm not sure why the heck it wasn't even doing the thing here because I was trying to see if we could somehow defend the BADs layer it. I was going to try to test it out and see if we could somehow defend it, but it was literally impossible to defend it with only using the Plasma Incinerators plus with MAD combo against BADs. It would be pretty difficult just to try it out and see. But anyway, we might go for this upgrade to the Bloons Exclusion Zone on the Dartling Gunner because in case if he's sending me with some TIE Ceramic Rush, then we might able to somehow defend it with only using the best upgrade because only the best, guys, you can somehow defend it with everything that we need to have here because once you get that up, then you should be quite okay just to somehow defend it any sort amount of the TIE Ceramics or also with DDTs in it because I don't know, DDT is going to be pretty difficult with only using the Dartling Gunners. It would be pretty insane just to able to go ahead and try to send it with some big rushes here.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we're on round 35, so it's a good thing we might able to start prepare for the defense here because apparently I think we both got the same life rules. So I'm not sure if we could somehow send my opponent like a rush first because apparently with only using that strategy, even though we're only using Dartling Gunners, it's going to be pretty difficult just to able to defend with only using that tower, especially for DDTs because apparently with DDT rushes here, it's going to be pretty insanely hard to able to defend that. So it's a good thing we got up to a Dartling Gunner, but this time we got every 5th tier upgrades that we need to have, and also we got a couple more Plasma Incinerators just to somehow just to able to help out. So let's see if we could try to somehow go for the better upgrade we need to get. Also, send me a decoy ZOMG. Like, I don't know what the heck is happening, but this time he was using the level 10. So let me see if we could somehow defend one, but I don't think so. But we might able to send one fortified bat at him and see if we could somehow somehow try to kill my opponent with some strategy. I know the plasma setter is plus everything that we need to have. It's going to be pretty hard to able to defend with everything else here. So let me see if we could go ahead and go for another one as well. Because again, guys, I will start sending my opponent a bats because I think all-out bats with everything else, it's going to be pretty insanely hard to able to defend with only using the Dart Gunners. So we're going to try our hardest just to somehow not die to the same thing as the last game, because I know the last game I tried to do this in Dino. I somehow ended up dying to the layers of deities inside, which is such unfortunate, but hopefully this time we might somehow able to defend with everything that we need to have, so we can easily start able to tower boost it against that. But we will send my opponent like a rush right now. And yeah, I might send one against him. So let's see if we can start sending ourselves to a rush. And we might be able to defend ourselves a rush here. So let me see if we can somehow target my plasma accelerator up. And let's see if we can somehow defend it with everything else here. So hopefully we could use the tower boost. Hopefully we could probably still defend, I'm feeling. I don't think we're not going to defend actually. Are we good with that? I don't think so. Oh, DDTs. Come on. Okay, I'm afraid I might be dead here because I need to go for the MAD ability again. Yeah, I gotta micro that MAD. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna use the MAD. Oh, I'm dead to the DDT. Dude! Well, that DDT killed me, but it's fine though. Basically, we try our best just to try to win with only using Dartling, but it's really impossible just to somehow defend it on round 38, especially if you don't want to go all the way to get to round 40 only using the Dart Gunner. Again, guys, if you want to send your rush a little early or whatever, if you want to plan to do only Dartlings, maybe send your opponent like a rush until round 32 or round 30. I don't even know, man, but next time we try to do this, we might try to win the game with only using Dartling. I don't know if I'll do that again or not, but let me know down in the comments, alright? But still, GG's all around, and I'm gonna conclude this for today's video, so I hope you guys do enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, please subscribe, and also smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And I will see you guys in the next one, and peace everybody.
This is a Chucky Beat production.